Hello and welcome to this tutorial on Cannizaro reaction. As we can see that Cannizaro reaction is shown by carbonyl compounds with no alpha hydrogen. When we say alpha hydrogen in carbonyl compounds, we mean hydrogen adjacent to C double bond O, right? So this is the location of alpha hydrogens. Now what happens is, let's say we have a compound called formaldehyde. Now we can see that formaldehyde do not contain alpha hydrogen. When this is subjected to a basic solution, something interesting happens, and that is what is called a Cannizaro reaction. In this reaction, the molecule actually disproportionates, that is, one of the molecule gets oxidized and the second is reduced. One of it will be reduced, and let's say it is forming a alcohol, and the second one would be oxidized and forming the higher oxidation state, or a compound with more oxygen, and is going to form the carboxylate ion. Okay, so let's understand the mechanism of the reactions. The reaction is happening in a basic medium. Now the basic medium would contain OH, and if we have HC double bond OH, then this OH minus is going to act like a nucleophile. It is always in search for a positive carbon. The C double bond O we have, this is plus and this is minus, so OH minus is going to attack over here. By no chance can a carbon have a 5 valency, so this electrons is going to shift, right? So what do we have? We have this molecule which is HC, this is O minus, right? This is H and this is OH minus. The minus is getting absorbed. Why? Because the C plus and minus get consumed. Now something interesting happens. Now the next step is a slow step. Let's take a second molecule of formaldehyde, which is something like this, right? Just forget this arrow. So what is going to happen is something interesting. This hydride will migrate from this molecule onto this molecule, right? What is going to happen? The carbon retains its 4 valencies again, and if you see the previous one, this molecule actually becomes a carboxylic acid, right? And the second one, right, it would be C, this is O minus again. Why? Because this electrons have to distort over here, and this hydrogen has attacked from the side. This is H and this is H. Since the reaction is happening in a basic medium, this H cannot survive, right? Alcohols are less basic, so this will go into solution, and from solution the H plus would go over here, which effectively means that we have two molecules. One is a carboxylate ion, which is HCO O minus, and the second one is an alcohol, CH3OH. Now what happens when you have two distinct things? Now this is example of a Cannizaro reaction within a same type of molecule, right? Both of them were formaldehyde, so it is called self Cannizaro. On the other hand, for example, if we have, let's say, HC double bond OH, the formaldehyde, and as well as we have a, let's say, a compound, Cl3, this is C. Remember, it should not have a alpha hydrogen, otherwise it will show aldol. Let's say this one, both of them are not having the alpha. Now which of them is going to get oxidized and which of them is going to get reduced? Understand, it effectively depends upon the bond polarity, which means the plus on the carbon, because that is a motive for the initial OH minus to attack, right? So if we compare the plus on C double bond O in formaldehyde, there is no such plus I effect from this side as well as this side, or a minus I effect to enhance it. On the other hand, we can see that if this is the molecule with no alpha, so clearly we do have the molecules which are withdrawing it. Actually CCl3, this molecule will be having a minus I effect. Now if it is going to have a minus I effect, then the plus would effectively increase. If the plus is going to effectively increase, which means this OH minus is going to attack this molecule preferentially, and the point where OH minus attacks converts into carboxylate, right? This is as per the mechanism, and due to hydride shift, the other one actually converts into a alcohol. Hopefully you must have got the basic about the Cannizaro reaction and what in principle happens in these reactions. Over to you, and we'll try to address some more reactions in near future. Thanks for watching this video.